It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show. Football Friday. Epic game on last night between the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. We'll talk a little bit about that. High school games kicking off this week. Waller, Royal, Hempstead, and Rose Hill will be in action from the local area. We'll have some watches on those games and other games throughout the area weekend starting this evening. Panthers getting ready for Incarnate Word. And an intriguing game that I want to kind of scope from the SWAC that I think is going to be, I'm not going to say critical, but very important, at least to me, on how these guys rebound. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. And a whole lot more. I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with today's episode of the Mike Prince Show right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Open Mic Broadcast Network would like to take this time to recognize its sponsors and underwriters: Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Reflections Paint and Body Shop, Helping Hands Lawn Service, Diva Skin Conditioner, Purple Drip Daiquiri and Grill. For more information on how you can become an underwriter or a sponsor here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our number to call is 832-213-8824. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Did you know since 1986, the Prairie View Athletic Club has been in full support of Prairie View athletics from football to tennis? The Prairie View Athletic Club has been there in the time of need. Did you also know that the Prairie View Athletic Club is open to all of those who will be interested in supporting Prairie View athletics? You do not have to be a former student athlete. You don't even have to be a graduate of Prairie View. If you are a community member at large and you would like to support the efforts of the Prairie View Athletic Club in support of Prairie View athletics, simply call 936-857-5817 and join today. The Prairie View Athletic Club, supporting Prairie View athletics since 1986. Call for more information right now. 936-857-5817.
We are the SWAC. Our heritage lifts us to great heights because my history is forged by trailblazers. That motivates me today to focus on my future. We are the SWAC. We are the new trailblazers. And this is my heritage.
And welcome back to the Football Friday edition here of the Mike Prince Show on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We talked about the Cowboys and the Bucs on last night. 31-29 was the final score. Dak Prescott throws for 400 yards, threw almost 60 times, 58 attempts. And it just goes to show, at least, that from what I saw on last night, we will soon be having 18 games in the regular season. We bumped it up to one now, 17 games. That's an odd number. But Dak proved that there's no need for 3 or 4 preseason games. Here's a guy who did not touch the field, didn't throw a pass, came out red hot, and threw for over 400 yards. Now, in the same breath, he had to throw for over 400 yards because there was absolutely no running game for the Cowboys. And the Cowboy fans are running around with moral victories on today, but I can guarantee you this. You cannot expect Dak to throw 50 to 60 times a game for the entire season and you win a whole lot of games. You had 4 turnovers and you left 7 points on the board with the special teams play. And then I know I'm going to hear a lot of echo, belly aching, and crying about the pass in the last drive where it was a push-off. But those are excuses that happens to all of our teams. We've had that happen at one point or another. And then we have to factor in the Brady factor. It is what it is. But nonetheless, great game. Cowboys will have to regroup, and I almost said the Patriots, but the Bucs will have to hold on and try to move forward. And speaking of moving forward, we're going to be moving forward with SWAC football games this coming up week. The game that is interesting me quite, I'm not going to say severely, but it's an interest to me. I want to see how the Jaguars, Southern University, are going to rebound after their loss to Troy. They play Miles this week, and I think that they should have no problem handling Miles to win that game. But I want to see how they're going to come back and regroup. It's almost two opposite ends of the spectrum, playing up against Troy, then playing, I want to say down, but not in a disrespectful way of down, when they're playing Miles, and see exactly how the Jags rebound on this thing. Coach Petaway and I have our picks all set for this week, and you'll hear that on the Sports Report Saturday, 10 a.m., right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and we'll break a lot of those things down. We're going to have another breakdown of some things that I'm looking for from the Panthers on this weekend, and we'll break that down in just a moment. I'm going to take a break, and we'll be right back. Reflections Paint and Auto Body Shop, located in Waller, Texas, is ready to restore the beauty of your automobile. Whether it's a small dent or a major accident, if your vehicle needs auto body repair, check out Reflections Paint and Body Shop. All repairs are completed by highly skilled and trained professionals. They are located at 2910 Waller Street in Waller, Texas. And just in case you can't get it into them, they provide towing services. Call them today, 936-931-5780. That number again, 936-931-5780. Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union has 13 different locations to better serve you. Locations in Rosenberg, Missouri City, Katy, College Station, Bryan, Brenham, and Waller, Texas. For more information, you can contact them on their toll-free number, 855-391-2149. Or you can send an email to information@bvscu.org. Let's face it, from time to time, we'll have a need for an attorney, whether it's the case of a DUI, DWI, or any other circumstances that would find you on the other side of the law. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street, is the one to call. Attorney Lee Van Richardson and his staff are equipped to help you get through your legal battles. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, 979-826-8008 in Hempstead, Texas. And welcome back to the Sports Report. I guess it's not the Sports Report, it is the Mike Prince Show. The Sports Report is on Saturdays at 10 a.m. But right now we're in Football Friday. I'm a day ahead of myself. I want to remind you, you have an opportunity to win up to $2,500 in prize money. There's a $1,000 first prize, $750, $500, and $250. Only way you can do that, though, you must register for the Prairie View Athletic Club raffle. There's an annual raffle, and the proceeds are going to help with scholarship and athletic support for Prairie View A&M University athletics. And it is a great way for you to put some money in your pocket and a great way to help support Prairie View athletics. Need you to dial 936-857-5817 for more information and details on how you can secure your tickets today. That number again is 936-857-5817. 888-866-9817. We know that the Panthers are going to be in San Antonio on tomorrow. Kickoff time starts at 7 p.m. And remind you that you can listen to the after party 15 minutes at the conclusion of the Panthers game right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll tweet the information out as we're getting ready for the show to start on the Mike Prince Show handle at Twitter, and we'll break those things down. But speaking of the breakdown for the Panthers, I want to see some more execution on that front line with the run game. And if we can establish that run game, I feel a little bit better about the Panthers' chances of winning in San Antonio this weekend. Tall order, but I think it's an order that can be fixed. An order that must be addressed if the Panthers are to have success throughout the rest of the regular conference play. They're going to have the tall order of no against Grambling, Alcorn, Southern, Pine Bluff. That's just in the division, and making sure that things kind of pan themselves out. So I want to see the Panthers execute on that run game, see if Pass can stay consistent in his execution of everything that he's been able to display thus far. And I want to see how Jackson State and Tennessee State will pan out on this weekend. Jackson State, of course, coming off that 7-6 victory over the FAMU Rattlers. Defensive battle or offensive flutters on both sides. Want to see how they'll rebound on that. We'll talk about all this on Saturday and, of course, on Sunday, where we'll hear from Coach Eric Dooley, head football coach of the Prairie View A&M University Panthers, on the Mike Prince Sunday Night Live edition, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am going to exit stage left for right now. Thanking you guys so much for joining in with us. Don't forget, follow me on Twitter at The Mike Prince Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.